I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA's Daily Review. Today's Monday, August 7, 2023. So we had this massive bullish candle here. Watched yesterday's video, so this makes sense. We didn't break these lows here from that lower low. So this was the buying pressure that was going to keep going up. Not buying pressure, but pretty much going to be a deep retrace. And this deep, this is super manipulated, obviously. We do have CPI news on Wednesday, though. So this is going to get really tricky. We expect or would like for price to come down from here, obviously, right? With CPI, can it pop up here with this liquidity? Sure it could. Could it just do it tomorrow on Wednesday? Yeah. I'm sorry, Tuesday? Yeah, but we do have that gap right here. I'm gonna put it on here. I'm not like relying on this or anything like that though, but it is something to look at. Oh my god, oh my god, okay. So here's the thing. If you look at the smaller time frame here, you'll see that we never Sunday night open, when it popped up like this was a good indicator that this would be bullish for not coming down. We didn't take these lows out. We got a massive imbalance in here, and then the price stays here. So this is all Asia London. The benefit of having New York is I get to see all this prior. So here, this is 8:30. I was actually ready here, but didn't trade. Didn't like this scenario, but knew that we were in a demand area if it kept buying. So again, you got all these bullish candles here. 9:30 opens, perfect. Always, like we mentioned in these past videos, if it's gonna buy up, it's not gonna break these blocks generally, right? And we need a deeper retrace anyway here. You know, somewhere in this vicinity with this daily imbalance that's still there, right? Yes, it's got already finished, but the algorithm will refer back to the daily imbalance sometimes as well. So my idea here is very easy day first, catch the trade and try to get into a deeper retracement and into possibly 50% of this daily imbalance, which is what my gimmick was. But for them to keep it coming up this high and still at the end of the day keeping it this high, super manipulated. They're trying to squeeze everybody here from selling or accumulate so they can maybe pop up for CPI. I don't know, but in my perfect world, I'd like to sell it. So I tried to catch this sell here, and it just wouldn't go. So I had to close it out. I was looking for the power hour to push it down in the last 10 minutes of the power hour as well to kind of get down here so I can get some of it. But they just wouldn't budge. They were playing around all day. So once I take this trade here, let me go to 1 minute so this makes more sense. But and then I caught this buy on a 30-second actually. You're not going to see it. Let me actually show you on a 30-second. I want to make this video short. And jeez. All right, you see this right here? Beautiful. This down candle right here. Price opens up right here at 9:30, pre 9:30, and well, not pre 9:30. 30 seconds before 9:30, comes and taps it. Look at perfectly taps it. I actually have a buy limit right here. Stop losses right here. 50% of below this candle. Didn't expect it to go below here, but just in case it, you know, wanted to go more, and sure enough took right off. Now see if I can, let's just go back to a 1 minute, and you'll see here these bull flags here, holding, and then we get into the daily imbalance. So once we get here, I'm out, completely out. Now I try to catch this trade, and I was trying to catch a lunch hour reversal. So I take a loss here, right here, because we're at the 50 here. Try to catch this trade, take a loss. Try to catch this and then take a loss. And the reason why I try to catch this is because we're 75% of this daily imbalance. So I look for those levels, and then took a loss there. I had one more shot, and that was right here, about 2 something. Yeah, 2 o'clock. And then price never went, man. So they were playing around, keeping this price up, and this is how we close. In my opinion, what we should do is we should gap down and start coming down here, because they didn't want anybody to get into this trade. And I've seen this, and I have realized the way the day was going, I knew this was going to be a problem. But I still tried to get it anyway, because we're underneath that lower high there, and they went as deep as you can. I mean, at the next point, they're probably going to take it up. I mean, to be honest, this is August. This is going to be very manipulative with CPI. So, you know, you got to trade accordingly. But definitely we're coming down here. But what I'm starting to think or realize, or maybe shift my ideas, is that I still have the same idea, but I think by next week we'll maybe be down here. So depending on how they do it, this can get very ugly, because there's a lot of movement in this range that can be had. You know, this could take forever here and then pop up again and then come down like closer to the middle of August, maybe getting into the 3rd week of August. So I expect us to be down here, you know, after the 2nd week at the least, which we just finished week 1, right? Technically, and we're going to start week 2. So we'll see, man. I mean, I can't call it, man, because CPI could just do this, you know, and then come down here, and then, you know, we make our way back up probably by the end of the month. So we'll see how it goes. You know, there's liquidity sitting there, and you got this 4 hour. We got into it twice, and then we have that gap there. So this is what I see on the top side, and you know, because we also have, yeah, I mentioned that liquidity there. So it all depends what they do. But if you ask what I would like to do, I would like to just come down from now. But that liquidity is a little too close. But they might do it. You never know. But that's what the top side looks like. And then taking sells down to 50%. That's why I had this level here, because I wanted to reach underneath this liquidity. You can't see it, but right there, underneath that, with an imbalance right there and here. That one right there. So if I shrink it up real quick, this level here, I wanted to come get. So we'll see what they do. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't see them coming to this high. If they do, they want to put a body here. So Tuesday might be a bullish candle, and we close above this gap, taking that out and closing here. Then Wednesday will be we might wake up to it, start coming down this way. So we'll see. All right. Other than that, dollar here, very, very tricky as well. We would expect dollar to go bullish right now if we are going to start coming down. But if dollar keeps retracing more, or even just breaks, because my bias for dollar is bearish, but at the same time, they might come and grab this liquidity and still pop up. It all depends. So I don't really have a bias for dollar. Even the only bias I could say is bearish. So if we come down first a little bit, then we'll go up, and then dollar might pop up, then will bring us down. But not looking good for August. This is gonna get really choppy, and you might see this bouncing up and down here, you know, avoiding this area for a while. Who knows? All right, hope this helps. You guys take care, and God bless.